I've been ghosted. Me, ghosted. No. Yes. The first thing we say to ourselves is, what did I do? Was I too nice? Was I too mean? Should I have shown him I was more interested? There was nothing that you could have done. It's not up to you. It's them. For some reason, they did not want to continue the relationship. Has absolutely nothing to do with you. So let's stop blaming ourselves when we get ghosted. Okay, I did it. I was ghosted. And yeah, I was like, well, what did I do? Should I have contacted him? Was I too nice? No. You shouldn't have done anything. A person stops contacting you for their reasons. Doesn't mean that you're not a beautiful person, interesting, fun to be around, intelligent, fabulous. No. It means they are not interested in you. But who are they? They are not interested in you. Next, there are millions of other people who are interested in you. So don't start blaming yourself. Okay, it could be 2 dates and you were ghosted. It could be after maybe 6 months having a relationship. I realize that. Maybe you fell in love. Maybe they even told you they were in love and you thought things were, going great, but they weren't. But were they really? Were they really going great? Okay, I'm Crystal, living in Milan. If this is your first time on my channel, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you. Welcome to my channel. My slogan is keep your standards high. Okay. Was it really a great relationship? I mean, think about it. Think about the days before they ghosted you. Like, were they calling you? Were they sending messages? Were you getting together for dates? Were you spending weekends together? Was it really so great? Or were you just pretending in your mind it was great? You were just, thinking it was great, but it really wasn't. When you really think about it, you realize it wasn't great. It was your illusion of the relationship. It's how you want it to be. But that other person really didn't show too many signs that they wanted to have a relationship. Or maybe lately, they weren't available, they weren't texting, and they weren't calling. And most important, they weren't making any plans. So you saw them slipping away. So what did you do? You did everything in your power to keep them. So you were calling, you were texting, you were making plans, you were working too hard. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do not have to work hard in a relationship. It is not our job to keep the relationship. No, it's a together thing. It's you and him and you and me and her, and together. We work together to build a relationship. It's not a 10 and 90%. No, it's 50-50. So if you were working too hard, you were always, making the date, making the plans, making the calls, making the texts, you had an illusion of this relationship. And that's why you were ghosted. Not justifying ghosting, because ghosting is a rude, ill-mannered thing to do. It's for cowards. Okay, I was seeing a guy. I'm in Milan. He lived in Liguria. It's about an hour and a half away. We dated a couple of times, and then I decided, I don't like this long-distance relationship. Even though it's just a couple of hours, I want someone who lives here in Milan. So I called him. I'm like, it's not going to really work for me. I don't like the distance. I'm sorry. It's not going to work. So people who ghost you are cowards. Insecure, low self-esteem, cowards. Because if not, you contact the person. Okay, there's messages now. You don't even have to call. Okay, remember the old days, you have to call, someone you were dating and break up. That's difficult, I get it. But now you can send a message, a nice message in FaceTime or WhatsApp. But they don't even do that. They just do a Houdini and disappear. So no more of this, What did I do? What could I have done? Why did he ghost me? Why did she disappear? Why? What? No, nothing you did. They didn't know your worth. You're worth something. You are special, and you will be adored and loved by someone else who values, appreciates your worth, who sees how fabulous you are. That person didn't. Their problem, their loss. Goodbye, sayonara. Okay, it hurts. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. It hurts to be ghosted. Like I said, I was ghosted. The person just disappeared, Houdini. And I was like, what did I do? It happened. It hurts. But it's nothing that you could have done. And you know what? Be happy. They ended it. They stopped wasting your time. They didn't want to have a relationship with you. They didn't see a future with you. So they disappeared. Now you know they really weren't interested in you. So before they ghost you, you think, did they really like me? Were we really having a great time? Was this relationship really going anywhere? And 9 out of 10 times, the answer is no. Sometimes we make false hopes, false illusions on a relationship that we believe is going somewhere because, we like that person. We're falling in love with that person. But we're not realizing that that person actually isn't giving us that much attention, actually isn't pursuing us, calling us, making plans. We aren't noticing that because we're working too hard to keep the relationship going. That we don't realize while we're working so hard, that person's not doing anything for us. What are they doing for us? What are they giving us? What are they doing to make us happy, to make us feel good? We're doing 1, 2, 5 things to make them happy. But what about our happiness? Your happiness counts. Your happiness counts. You are not there in a relationship to make the other person happy and feel good. No, together you make each other feel good. So they ghost you. Goodbye. It's over. Yeah, they were cowards. They didn't even send a message. They just disappeared. But it's nothing that you did. That's what you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen. You did nothing. You could have done nothing. They decided, for whatever reasons that we really couldn't care less about, that they didn't want to continue the relationship. Ciao for now. Crystal, your dating coach. Keep your standards high. You are special. You are fabulous. You cannot control how other people treat you, but you can control how you let them treat you. You demand respect. People who do not respect you, do not love you, who don't want to be in your life, then don't let them in your life. Or open the door of your life and show them the way out. Because you are a happy, positive person. You don't need anyone in your life who doesn't want to be in your life. You don't need anyone who doesn't need you. You don't need anyone who doesn't think you are fabulous. Ciao for now. Let's be friends. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter's Crystal Dating Coach. Mwah. They ghost you? So what? They're lost.